Stream, everyone. Today I'm going to show you a skill tree for the Diablo 4 Sorceress build that I've created. This is a very effective build. This works really well when you have enemies that are closing in on you. It's actually worse for the enemies when they get close to you as a character. But it makes the build work better. So basically the skill tree is the key bindings is what you see down there. You can change them however you want. But quite honestly, let's just go over the build. And then I'll show you what it does. Or you know what? Let's go show you what it does first. And then I'll go over the build. But the primary thing is you're going to want to have an arc lash. And you just want to constantly spam this thing. I'll go over the skills here in a bit. But you're just going to do this. You're going to pop a Hydra up. And you're just going to constantly spam. You don't really need any supers. Any like crazy big mana costing things. The only things you're going to need is your freeze. We'll go over the terminology of that later. I don't really know. I'm very tired and spent a lot of hours on this very night. A lot. But main thing is arc lash, Hydra. You'll have your fire shield, and you'll have your ice shield, and you'll have your teleport. I'm going to show you what this build does. Like I said, it's a very tanky build, and it literally obliterates everything. It's insane. And I'll go over the skill tree in a little. So like I said, the closer they get to you, it's worse for them. You'll see fire popping all over my screen. That's because of some of the skills I put in here. I have died a few times because I'm still testing it out. But we'll know what it does here in a second. I start getting more people in. These guys are archers, though. You see that popping going on? That's the meteor or whatever has a passive ability. So as you can see, my life is just staying alive. I'm not really taking much damage at all. Let me try to get these guys all suckered in. I don't want to die. That sucks. Okay. Let's retry again. Like I said, I'm still working the build, but here we go. Get all these guys in here and I'll show you what it does.
My savior!
That was an oopsie.
I need time to prepare.
As you can see, they just popped all those enemies there. Try to get the Hydra down. It's so much better when those spiders come after me. I have 5 out of 6 health right now. I shouldn't go down any more than that, basically. As the fire's hitting him with the Hydras, the passive ability for the fire is happening as well. I think I completed the dungeon. If that was the dungeon, that wasn't even bad. Are you kidding me? Isn't there a boss down here? Hang on. Yeah, we're gonna go down here. See what we got.
I need time to do that.
Let's go over the skill tree though. A while. Skill tree is gonna look like this. Because we all know that sorcerers use mana. This is a way of not using mana and just obliterating everything. And believe me, when I get swarmed, you're gonna see the whole entire screen fucking die really quick. It's better when they're all coming into you and they're all like all around you, like when the spiders all try to come at you. Because look at this, your main focus here is going to be this one right here. Close enemies take 10% increased damage from your shock skills and deal 20% less damage to you. Critically strikes increase these bonuses by 25% for 3 seconds. All this is a critical build, so you're going to be critting all the time. So what you have here is Arc Lash. You want to upgrade Arc Lash, get it as high as you can. You're going to be dealing a whole bunch of fucking shit to them. Your enchantment effect is also going to get slotted into here. So when you use a cooldown, enemies around you are stunned for 0.7 seconds. You're going to be stunning and freezing people constantly when there's large swarms of enemies. And you'll see bosses and enemies literally getting blown off the fucking screen in like one hits by me when they're all swarming me. Then you're going to want to upgrade Enhanced Arc Lash. You're going to want to upgrade Glinting Arc Lash. Come down here, select your Fireball. The only reason you're selecting this is to get the enchantment effect, because you're going to slap that in here. That's why you'll see the fire pop on my screen underneath the enemies, and that it is actually basically just blowing them all up when this whole thing works together. And then you're going to come down here, and you're going to have your Flame Shield on. You're going to want to rank up Enhanced Flame Shield, Shimmering Flame Shield. You're going to need your Teleporter in case you want to get out of a sticky situation, plus to generate a little more of that lightning pop when you're teleporting, and it's going to turn into other criticals popping around on your screen. Teleport's cooldown, you know, it's decreased by 0.5 seconds per enemy hit, up to 3 seconds. After teleporting, you gain 30% damage reduction for 3 seconds. So you're going to get that, you're going to get Enhanced Teleport, you're going to get the Shimmering Teleport. You're going to do an Ice Armor, Enhanced, Shimmering. You're going to want a Frost Nova, Enhanced, Mystical. Then you come down here, slap on your Hydras, do the skill tree off to the left of the Hydras. You want the Enhanced Hydra, the Summoned Hydra. You're going to want to upgrade all your Precision Magic, because then your lucky hit chance is increased by 15%. Over here, you're going to want your Align the Elements, and you're going to want all 3 of the protections. Using a cooldown grants 30% of your maximum life, 306, as a barrier for 2 seconds. So this is just going to keep you alive, and your cooldowns are going to be cooling down. So then your health is going to be working for you, not against you. Conjuration Mastery, upgrade that fucker all the way. You deal 3% damage for each conjuration. Okay. Lightning Spear, you're going to want to have in the background. I haven't really got the Lightning Spears to start flying around my screen, even though they're not exactly in anything. But I have seen them randomly. Enhanced Lightning Spear. And yes, you don't always have to have these things selected for them to work. I have noticed this. As long as they're in the skill tree and they're activated, instead of putting it, slotting it, or whatever, it can pop up on the screen. I have seen lightning balls, and I'll get to that in a minute. Enhanced Lightning Spear, Invoke Lightning Spear. Come down here. This is for like your Hydras. You want your Pyromancy skills, Inner Flames on. You're going to want your Devouring Blaze on as well. When I get enough, I'll grab this too. You can select a Ball Lightning. Doing all this stuff will sometimes summon a Ball Lightning. But more importantly, you want your Static Charge, Lucky Hit. Critical strikes with shock skills have up to 5% chance to form a crackling energy. Okay. Every time you stun an enemy, you deal 100 or 168 lightning damage to them. Damage is 336, so you want the shocking impact down. And keep leveling it up. Come down here. Unstable currents. Unstable currents increases your attack speed by 25% while active. Actually, don't have it active. Might debate on putting that in another slot. Unstable currents increases your attack speed by 25% while active. Well, look at that. It's already doing it twice. While unstable currents is active, crackling energy continually pulses and consumes no chargers. That's interesting. But you'll want the coursing currents, electrocution, convulsions. Obviously this, when you get enough points, the conduction. And lastly, like I said before, close enemies take 10% increased damage from your shock skills and deal 20% less damage to you. Critical strikes increase these bonuses by 25% for 3 seconds. So we're going to try to get a mob of enemies here. That's kind of the skill tree that I've been building. And this is my 3rd build, by the way. I'm on level 47 and I'm starting to get a little more technical with it. So when you make them vulnerable and you're freezing them, you're constantly stunning them, and your criticals are going off. You can see above my skill, above my meters, I have little blocks going on. Those are all them little passive crazy shits going on in the background of the game that are just activating this. Well, let's go down here and see if we can get this thing popping. Just a second. Alright. Let's see if I can do this right.
I need time to prepare that. I need time to do that. I need time to prepare that.
Done. fire going and popping around. Now he's gonna get stunned again and falling.
I'm not ready yet.
Damn ass out of here. Not gonna give him a chance to breathe.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
When it gets better. As they come in here, and now you can start seeing the pop. You see how they just fucking... They all get stunned. So it's better when they like rush you.
I'm not ready yet.
Now the pop's going with the crackling. They're going with the freeze again. Then they'll put the fire on. I got my shield again. I usually teleport to this place.
I need time to...
Like I said, it's so much better. I almost get on out of health. Oh, I died. I was out of health. I didn't use my health correctly, but as you can see, you can just stay in there with
I need
the
time
boss,
to do that.
and ultimately, if you potion right and don't get, like I got a little flustered there with the potions, but try it again. Should be able to cut it down. Like I said, I'm just starting this build, but it is very effective. It really is. Just gotta know how to do it, I guess. So you always want to get your hydras down, and then just keep spamming arc down. And then freeze. And repeat. If you have to throw your shield on, you do. Just teleport it. Use the fire on throw hydras down. Now the enemy can start to fight on the screen.
I need time to prepare that.
You got him stunned. Finish him off or get him move him, shield on, Piper's down again. Get him stunned.
I need time
Oh,
to
the health. Gotta regulate the health, don't forget the health. Throw on a shield, there's the blast, helping the fire hydra out. You guys can just literally cutting the fucker down with popping him with the fireballs in the back. Damn it! I died again. You just gotta keep spamming it and spamming it and spamming it. It will work. Like, it is the most...
I need
may
more
not
time.
see it seem like it now, but it is definitely the most effective tank fucking sorceress build that I've figured out so far. I just gotta get it down. I do it immediately down. Put up shield. I do it down. Pop a fire shield. For freezing.
ready yet.
Let your health work for you, not against you. Health bar.
I need time to prepare.
Vulnerable and stuff. As you clear and sorcerer dungeons and get your percentage up, which I'm trying to do in this case. Oh, now they're popping. Yeah, that when the enemies come in close, it's like terrible for them. It's better for you and terrible for them. Keeping an eye on the health meter. Health is pretty decent. Hit him with that freeze here.
I'm not ready yet.
Goddamn it. Shield. Shield down, freezing. Getting my Hydra's out again.
I'm not ready yet.
They're all fucking stunned. Put some fire in there. Get them pump out some more of that health. Put them on shock again and stun them. Shield, Hydra. Got my health bubble. We're in it now. Freeze. Now they're really hitting me with the fucking arrows in the background. I generated a lightning ball without even having the lightning ball selected. Keep an eye on the health. Pop a shield. Fire shield's on. Dropping the Hydra. Freeze. Popping health. Putting on the fire shield. This guy's done. That's your Sorceress tank build when it's working properly. So, as you generate those little lightning things, as I just saw, they will wrap around you and work for you and shock enemies and stuff. As you can see, that top, it's active right now. So, that's your tank Sorceress build. Rewind the video and you'll be able to see everything that I went over in the skill tree, and then just keep adding on to that. Yeah, I died a few times, but this is the first time I've been using it. But all it is, you're not even, hold on, I don't even think you're using mana. The only mana you're using is to summon the Hydras. And you can basically spam the Hydras. Look how many Hydras.
I'm out of mana.
You just spam them. And that's in case you get, whatever, but they just keep regenerating anyway, and they will stay on the field for a while. And the only thing they're doing is arc lashing. That's it. Arc lash and Hydras. And then you got your fire shield and your ice shield. And then you got your freeze and your teleport. And your teleport, you can basically just teleport onto enemies to get that extra critical chances. And this is nothing but more than a critical build based around a tank of a fucking mage. And you will cut enemies down. I'm on World Tier 2 right now. I plan on using this in World Tier 3 in Nightmare. And I don't foresee it. I mean, they already tried to buff it, but it's not buffable. Your health and all the whole skill tree and everything that you're looking at. Here's a quick look at my character for the end of the video. Attack power is only 1121. Armor's 2813. And life is 1020, so it's not really that crazy. Intelligence is 131, strength 126, willpower 150, dexterity 152. So this is a tank build, and it is very effective when you get swarmed. If you get, I earlier in the video, actually earlier before I started, I got swarmed by a shit ton of spiders. They were dead within a second. Wiped off the map. I mean, there must have been at least 40 spiders on my screen, all trying to kill me, and I killed them in 1 second. Once I popped that fire shield and those Hydras are hitting them, and I hit them with the arc lash, your whole entire skill tree worked together and it literally damaged all of them. And then you got your what is it? It's the let's go back to that. There, it's the meteor. You don't actually equip the meteor, but you equipped it into your enchantment slot. And it says when you kill an enemy, they explode in a fireball for 50% of its damage. So once you kill one of those enemies, all them other enemies are going to explode 50% of their damage. And it literally wipes the screen off. So there's your tank build. Good luck.